Greetings. Greetings. I know that it's late, so I'm not going to be on here long. Getting ready to, retire for the evening. But it was a couple of things that I wanted to discuss. And especially in regards to these other so-called bloggers and vloggers out here, and the number of people that like to talk and discuss things and organizations that you're not a part of and that you don't have any knowledge of. And especially when you have run around and used people's names and said certain things to, I guess, get followers or get some kind of, clout, because when you say the name William McCray, you get a reaction, you get a response, you get, hits and clicks and that sort of thing. And so since you're chasing that, and I never felt like I needed to, I felt like I needed to compete because I'm in a class by myself. So I don't have to compete with anybody in a space that I created. But, when a lot of my, I guess, followers, if you will, when you start texting me and, telling me about someone coming on and sitting down to discuss an organization that they're not even a part of, just to get some level of response or just to get some level of click or just to get some kind of number or what have you. And then you have like almost 100 people on listening to them, and they don't even know what they're talking about. And then they come back and forth. And then, what I'm trying to figure out from you all is, how long are y'all going to listen to somebody that's schizophrenic or bipolar or just downright dumb, and they come on and they say one thing, and then they come on and they say something else, and then they come on and they have to apologize or take back what they have said. Everything I've ever said in my blog has stood. It stands. And then when you all knew, or when that whole little debacle about Sir William and the idea of trashing my name and saying all of these horrible things that was not true about me, from, he has AIDS, to whatever else, or whatever other kind of lie that could be thought up or that could be drudged up, you said and went into all of this vitriol against me. Why? Because you're, that desperate and that great of need for some level of attention or some level of response. And I mean, it's just like, at the end of the day, it's almost ridiculous. It's almost just to the point where, I mean, what is it? And so I just don't think that you have to come on your live at I think it was 5. I found out the person that likes to do cocaine, and all of this is going to be coming. I have all of the documentation to support everything that I say. But one of your fellow, or one of the people that you all like to follow, actually likes to do drugs, and they claim salvation and claim that they're saved, but yet you snort and distribute cocaine, and you have been arrested for it, and it's documented. So I'm just appalled. And you all constantly say make me aware of these other individuals and the things that they like to say and that they like to do. That, absolutely makes no sense. It's absolutely asinine and ridiculous. Greetings. How y'all doing? How do you all feel about the country opening up? It's late. It is late tonight. I guess impulsively wanted to come on and say that, okay, someone says that they're going to be nice tonight. Wait a minute. Oh, I should have come on last night. Listen, I said there was going to be nice tonight. I said that I was, I know I did not come on. I did not do Sunday Night Live. So this is late night Monday night. How about that? This is late night, casual night, Monday night before we I guess either get into bed or watch some Netflix or whatever we decide to decide to do. Hey, where David Kelly, messy David Kelly from New York is on. Terry, Rodney Terry is on. Sure. Am I saying it right or maybe saying it wrong? Madam Young from Houston is on, and a few others. So anyway, I'm just, I'm talking about what I called you and discussed with you, because I'm trying to understand the desperation. I'm trying to really, really, really understand, because I have never in my life been envious or jealous of anyone. And I'm trying to understand the desperation of at what lengths you will go through to get some level of excitement. At what is it that you're willing to do or that you're willing to say so that you can get some excitement? And so then when you have people that don't even like you and say a guy that you've never met by the name of Darian Augustus, who is a self-proclaimed witch and warlock and prostitute and all of these other vile and just trashy things that I would never even be associated with, is paid, and a car was purchased for them so that they can say the negative things that this other blogger can't say because of the number of lawsuits and cease and desist and legal actions taken against them. Like, you have to go out and pay somebody to say something about someone. That is a fellow. If you are a blogger, you're supposed to blog on the subject. When does the other bloggers become the subject? When do you see network news or a person talking about another person or another network? You don't see that. They're not the story. The subject is the story. So, but if you feel that you have to do that and you have made you have to do that so that you can get numbers, or so that you can get some level of following, then what are you really about? And then the flip side of what you're doing is really it's really validation. It's really publicity. It's really you building that person up. That's why I'm careful about not saying names, not because I'm scared or not because I'm intimidated, but I know who I am. And if I speak and say your name, then I'm giving you more credence, and I am giving you greater audience, and you're not that important. When you're trash by my big mama was always told to me to be taken to the dumpster. You don't entertain and deal with trash. It's certain levels of people and it's certain levels of things that you don't entertain, that should not even be in your circle. And it's sometimes it's some people that I have encountered in life that if it wasn't for a thing called church, then I never even would have dealt with them. Just like my buddy Ware is on here and was saying a lot of times when we talk and he'll say something about Citadel and he was like, oh, they were a common member. They was not someone of the upper echelon that you would even speak to. I was like, oh yeah, because I don't even know them. Were they a member of Citadel? And so he was like, yeah, they went there. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, but it's some people and some things that you encounter, and then it's just and it's amazing to me that utter trash would have smeared and attempted to say negative things and then post stuff on Patreon and try to make money off of me and say stuff about me that lets me know that I am that big of a deal, that you had to go through those lessons. And so as it comes through and as the emails and the documentation continually to come in, and I have not, let me tell you something. You do not have to fight your own battles. When you are saved, when you love God, when you live for Him as best as you know how, He will fight your battle. What did He say? He said to Gideon when they were going up against and also the King Jehoshaphat, this enemy that you see. He says, set yourself and this battle, you will not have to fight. Like, I don't have to fight these people. I don't have to address. I said, as it was told, and as I found out, I didn't throw a rock. I said who was paid. Who was paid, why they were, and by whom they were paid, and why they swung or turned or spent a narrative in the way in which they spent it. Plain and simple. And then you have somebody come to a town, don't have any kind of relationships, don't have any kind of history in that town. And then the thing about it is, if you apostolic, why are you running around Dennis Martin? Why are all of a sudden, out of all the churches in Atlanta that you can go to, why all of a sudden you running over to Dennis Martin's church? Oh, is it because Tyler Perry bought his mother-in-law a house? Is that why you running over there? Then you leave your apartment after Edward Long tells your address on your own live. You leave your apartment and now you are in a house that is leased. That's why I love white neighbors. White neighbors tell you everything that you need to know. You are in a house owned but leased for the next year by somebody that I was once in close proximity to. Then when you got in trouble, the person that was my attorney or that is my attorney, then you want to run and use them. It's like, what is it? What is it? Are you obsessed? And then you pay other people. I mean, this boy's mama has a rap sheet. First of all, how are you gonna pay somebody? How are you gonna pay somebody or trust someone that turns state evidence on their own mother? who aunt is a murderer. So your aunt and your mama are both in prison. And you turn state evidence on your own mother, who thought enough of your low down ass to try to even attempt to take a fall for you. And you haven't even put, and you don't visit her. And she's been in there a little over a year now. And then, according to the documentation, like what person, like I've never had a mother in prison, but I'm trying to figure out, if your mother was in prison, would you put some money on on her books or whatever they call it? Would you, like, give your mother something so that they can, I don't know, what do you buy in prison when you're in prison? Like, my mother's running around in Christian Louboutins and St. John's and wide brim hats on Sunday morning. I guess while yours is while they swinging open a jail cell and calling out her number and giving her roll call or whatever they do in prison, because we have no concept thereof. So anyway, I just thought that I would come on. Greetings. Hey, Marcus is on. Okay, what did Terry say? I sure would, or she wouldn't be in there. Hey, Chad Lawson Cooper is watching. Big shouts out to Chad, and also shouts out to Grady Harris out of Oakland, who has done an amazing song with Lynette Hawkins Stevens, and all of that. Hey. Good evening, or good morning, I should say, because it's late night. So I know that it's one. I just wanted to come on and say that. I also wanted to come on and see what do you all think about the country opening back up? I think it's going to be dangerous. I think that we probably should shelter in place. So, like, if the numbers was really as bad as they say that they were, and if the virus was, ACEs symptomatic or whatever, it can be spread easily and quickly and what have you. So now you're going to have people trying to get back to life as usual, and they're going to be going back out to the streets. So then the numbers are going to skyrocket. Now, I think that they're feeling like we cannot afford to sustain Americans while they shelter in place and stay at home. And we have overcommitted. We have said that that we can do this and we want everybody to stay at home, and that now we can't afford for them to stay at home. So now we got to lie and make them feel like it is safe or okay, when just last week you were saying that we hadn't plateaued yet. So which one is it? I think I think a lot of people are going to go out there, and they're going to go out there very soon. And we're going to see probably a lot more deaths. The rationale behind it is we sheltered in place and we already had so many deaths. So it's what do you think? It's kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't. I mean, it's, 6 dozen in one hand, half a dozen in the other. All right, District Missionary Charmaine Hill from Maryland is on. God bless you, my sister. Yes. Hate that we're not having the women's convention, so we'll see you at the women's convention. I guess hopefully at Convocation. We've been talking. I was like, gosh, I hope they don't cancel Convocation. All right, Kelly, Monique, Marick, Kelly. Okay, Terry says he has mixed feelings about it. So Terry, what's your mixed feelings? You have mixed emotions. What is your mixed emotions in regard to it? All right. I was trying to wave at the people. All right. Charmaine. Charmaine is a national adjutant. Yes, 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 yes. I just love it. Rodney says, oh, they cancel convocation. They're going to have a major. I know. We have to be prayerful. Hopefully they won't cancel convocation. And then I'm trying to figure out, like, and Charmaine, you can help me with this. You're one of the saints in the in the next generation. What is the fascination with people that are not Kojic with Church of God in Christ? And why would you feel, or what would possess you outside of being able to get some clicks or some hits on Facebook for you to put in a line that or in a subject that you're going to, let's discuss Kojic. Okay, let's discuss Kojic. Let's discuss General Board Bishop Brandon Porter putting you out of his church. Let's discuss that. Since you want to discuss Kojic, let's discuss that. Because you decided to go and preach at a same gender loving church with a collar and a license that you was ordained or that was given to you. What is this? Oh my God. See, that's the thing. Y'all always, why y'all always want me to take the high road? Why I always got to be good? Don't be texting me telling me to be good. I want to get down and dirty and sling mud too. That's what I want to do. I don't want to always have to be the one that's taking the moral and high ground. Oh, wait a minute. This was an image. What is this sent to me? Okay, what is this? Kojic 87th Holy Convocation 1994. Look at what I found in my parents. So many memories. Look at what I found. Rose and Francis. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. What is this, Rose? Oh, Rose is gone. Oh, look at Rose Patterson. Rose and Francis Kelly. Her 87th Holy Convocation, 1994, Publishing Board, 272 South Main Street, Memphis, Tennessee. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, let me text him back. Wow. So, like, you got somebody on here talking about they discussing Kojic, and then you have bishops texting me stuff like that. Like no one is discussing anything with you. Please stop lying. What's that rap song? What does it say? Why you always lying? Why you stop all your lying or something like that? Okay, Charmaine says, Mother Heel says, she said, we're not having anything. At least I'm not going. Oh, why? Oh, Charmaine, if we have convocation, you've got to come. We've got to come. The Bible says that if we eat or if anything deadly and we pray, it can't do harm to us. Come on now. Y'all got to have faith in this thing, in this book in which we believe. Y'all got to believe. Where's your faith? Oh, ye a little faith. Where's your faith? I'm going to be right there. Okay, Sam Perry. I don't know who that is. Look, Mother Hill is laughing. I ain't laughing. I'm serious. You better be right there and make. I need one of them get off. You know what I want you to make and mail to me. I need you to make me a homemade German chocolate. I need you to make me a German chocolate. I really, really need you to make me a German chocolate. And Charmaine, you have to come because you're a credential holder, and this is the quadrennial election. This is the quadrennial election, so you absolutely have to be there to cast your ballot. We got 2 open seats. We got 2 open seats on that general board, baby. It does not look like Prince Bryant is going to be given that. It doesn't look like Prince Bryant is going to be given that open seat. It doesn't look like he's going to be given one of those seats. And, oh my God, it was Prince Bryant. And what's the man underneath Prince Bryant? The 13th and 14th man. Oh, I got to go back and pull up my notes from General Assembly. But it don't look like they, I think that they, from what I heard today, I think they're going to hold them seats open. And then I was told that the presider said that we ain't got no meetings. So since we ain't got no meeting, and y'all remember, because that's how Bishop Wright Earl Jerome Wright got on when Bishop Anderson died. She says, okay, Charles Beasley says my favorite German chocolate. Oh my gosh, German chocolate cake. Oh my gosh, with some Breyers, vanilla ice cream. Oh my gosh, I could just sit back. Come on now. And wag my toes. Do you understand what I'm saying? She says, I love German chocolate. I don't bake them. You don't? The devil. Loose here, but you only bake what, pound cake? I wanted you to make me a German chocolate. Mildred got out of the hospital, right? Because Mildred and Dolores. I know I saw you and Sharon Bardo. Y'all was cooking in your house. We're so sad. Mother Willie Mae Sheard is gone. Isn't that something? Isn't that something like, you know, that's the hard part about this whole thing, that first we have lost so many Kojic leaders, and then in addition to losing them, we're not able to give them the type of homegoing services that they're so deserving of. You know, like even though like Nathaniel Wyoming Wells, General Board Bishop, you know, his three funerals not happening. First Assistant Presiding Bishop Philip Aquila Brooks, who's, you know, I mean, just been in the church forever, just a pillar in the church, went from being a minister of music to adjutant general to, I mean, just so many positions throughout the church that he held, and to have to go out with, you know, a memorial. And then this thing is so hard for Black church and Black people, because we congregate, we take food over to the house. You know, somebody bring collard greens, somebody bring some fried chicken, somebody bring mac and cheese, and when it's a death in the family, you go sit up at their house, and you know, and you comfort and be with the family. I mean, these people are dying alone, and they're dying alone, and you know, just like, I mean, at your lowest and your weakest and your most dark hour, you're there by yourself, and your loved ones can't come and hold your hand and tell you that they love you, or just, yeah, it was just, you know, it's so, this virus and is so everything that is Black people. It's so against our culture, because our culture is one of interaction. Our culture is one of relationship and contact, and it has ripped that right on away from us. It's absolutely terrible. All right, who else is on? Kimberly Michelle Blunt. Oh, is that my prophet is over there down there on Roosevelt Highway? That's my baby down there on Roosevelt Highway. Oh, that's Kimberly Blunt, baby. That's Kimberly Blunt. I love her. That's my she's a gangster disciple. I love her, baby. You know, with Kim Blunt, baby, you don't know if she gonna pull out a Glock and shoot you, and she gonna whip you with that word. Either way, that demon is coming out. Ow! Whoo! Baby, Kimberly gonna either cast it out or whip it out. I love her. Robin. Oh, we got some National Baptist members on. Well, she was National Baptist. That's Reverend Council's daughter from Dallas, Texas. Reverend Council's daughter. And then she went to LA, and she went to LA and went over there to Ron Gibson. Went over there to Life. Amen. She's a good member of Life, Church of God in Christ, and then moved to Atlanta and backslid. You can cuss me, you can call me and cuss me out later. Ah! Oh my gosh. Speaking of Texas, ooh, I got a story coming out of Texas. Out of Texas. The pastor is on his third wife. His church is actually in Fort Worth, and the pastor's on his third wife. I told him, I contacted him today. I'm gonna at least give him the opportunity to give me a call and, let me know what's going on. I just, I'm not desperate for a story. I've broken many stories, so I don't, I'm not desperate for a story, but he's a Kojic preacher. He's on his third wife. 2 of his other wives have said that he's same gender loving, or that he likes to have sex with men from time to time. And the unfortunate part is that he likes to get caught. Y'all know, I'm going to say this, Mother Charmaine Hill, cover your ears, but y'all know I say pimping and hoeing is older than Jesus, amen. It's just that that a good pimp got to learn how to control his hoe. If you gonna pimp, it ain't nothing wrong with pimping and hoeing. That was before Christ. But if you gonna pimp, you got to know how to control your hoe. You got to keep them in line, male or female. And sometimes you got to cash them out. So anyway, I got word that this particular pastor is on his third wife in Fort Worth, and he hooked up on one of these applications. He hooked up with and Terry, some of y'all can help me. So I guess it was either Grindr or Jacked or one of those apps or whatever. They say I'm on those apps too, but clearly I'm not. But anyway, so he hooked up with the guy on the app or whatever, but because he's slightly overweight, the guy was charging him or asked, "Are you generous?" Have y'all heard that term? Are you generous? Like, do people ask you, like, are you generous or whatever? Have y'all heard that? Have y'all heard that term? Like, anybody on here generous? Randy Robinson, greetings. Greetings, Randy. So, anyways, one of my friends told me, he said, I could not believe some of the stuff that you say. Well, I'm educating the saints. So, anyway, I got the screenshots of the text messages, or how they were communicating on this app or whatever. So they were on the app, and then they asked for a picture, and then they sent pictures, and then they sent, like, you know, what are you? Are you a top? Are you a bottom? Are you versatile? You know, or whatever. So they was going through all of that dialogue, you know, getting everything. You know, that's right. See, I got to break it down. I got to make it plain. I got to break it down to a child's understanding for you. And so they was going through all of that, you know, setting it up, you know, getting the history. This is what I do. This is what I like. This is what you like. Do you smoke 420? See, for the longest, I didn't even know 420 meant for the fourth month. What is it? January, February, March. What is it? January, February, March, April 20th. Oh, that's right. We need the country open so for all of 420. Anyway, because y'all know the saints do. You know, y'all know the saints smoke, don't you? But anyway, so they were doing all of that. So the pastor, the superintendent, he's in Bishop Nathaniel Wells' jurisdiction down. I think is his name Nathaniel? I can't remember, but Texas got so many bishops, it's hard to keep up. But anyway, he's in Bishop Wells' jurisdiction. And so, and I tried to call him too. And so, yesterday was 420. Yes! Oh my God, yesterday was 420. Oh my God, puff pass. We gotta hurry up and open up the country so we can have our medicinal marijuana. Yeah, y'all know we don't smoke. But anyway, so they had all of that conversation. So the pastor is like, he cool with 420. I was like, no, the pastor ain't said he cool with 420. But if he cool with having sex with a man, then, you know, and he married, you know, so it ain't no telling what else he cool with. So anyway, so he was like, oh, I'm cool with 420, blah, blah, blah. So now this is the thing. This is the part where it gets so ugly. And I don't know, what is it with y'all in Texas? Texas, folks, it's a spirit on the state of Texas. Because Beatrice Gardner said that it was a spirit on Atlanta, that it was a lust spirit on Atlanta, but I think it's a spirit on Texas, because it seemed like y'all like the saints in Texas, they don't like to just have sex in Texas, but they like to have sex at their church in Texas. So anyway, because the pastor is married, and the dude that he was going, right, mother, the say pills, yes, because I had a Percocet tonight. Hey there, you know, we believe in passing pills, yes. And so, anything that's prescribed by the doctor, see, that's not illegal. So anyway, so where was I? So the dude, he couldn't host because of whoever he was living with. So he couldn't host. And the pastor can't host because the pastor who also is a superintendent, he could not host because he's married. So the only other available spot for them to hook up and do the deed was to hook up and have sex in his office at his church. Oh my God. So anyway, they roll over to the church, and, you know, they did it. Now, I got the naked pictures because, you know, they sent the pictures and stuff. So they then got together at the church and then did it a couple of times, okay? But because the pastor is a little bit heavy and was not quite to the guy's liking, he said, you cool, but I need you to be generous. Well, Lord, so anyway, so the pastor agreed to be generous and pay the guy to for them to have sex or whatever. So I guess the pastor was like really, really desperate, or, just really, needed to get that itch scratched or whatever. So anyway, y'all, are y'all ready for this? The pastor was like, they did it. Okay. I love Charmaine. Charmaine says, what is being generous? Okay, so I didn't know what was being generous either was, Charmaine. But evidently being generous is when you pay, when you're willing to pay someone to have sex with you because you're not totally their cup of tea. So they don't just want to have sex with you just because they want to have sex with you. It's like they'll grit their teeth and have sex with you anyway because they're getting paid. Now, this is my thing about all of the people that are generous. Like, if you are paying somebody, first of all, if you have to have low self-esteem to pay somebody to have sex with you. Second of all, if you are paying them to perform, then they got to have some kind of attraction towards you, because how are they able to perform? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you, if you're not attracted and aroused, a man, and then you're talking about male to male sex. So how is a man going to get an erection if he's not aroused? I mean, it's just like, I don't, wait a minute, what did Robin say? Okay, this is late night Saints. This is the Saints talking late night. Look, okay, they think it's freaky to screw in the church. No reference to the holy crowd of the church. Okay, so anyway, so the guy, now this is my thing. If you charging and the person pay you, then it's low down for you to tell anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should at least not tell if you ask for money and they decided that they was going to pay you to have sex with them, then you should at least honor the agreement and not tell, and you should give the money back. Now, this is the problem. Are y'all ready for the problem? Okay, we over here with Sir William, and we believe in doing everything decently in order. So, according, this is the General Assembly is convening according to Robert Rules of Order. According to Robert's Rules of Order, we have to call for the question. Is there anyone that can second? Are we ready for the question? Do I have a second in the House in the meeting of the General Assembly on tonight or on this early morning? Do I have anyone to second the motion as we call for the question? Do I have a proper second? I'm waiting, Saints. I'm waiting for the second. She said, if you get money for sex, you're a professional hoe. Okay, thank you. District Missionary Charmaine Hill from Washington, D.C. has given me a proper second. So now we could call for the question. The question is, and then we'll open up the floor for the discussion. The question on the floor is, the pastor pay after the dude went to the church and did a live in front of his church demanding his money because the pastor didn't pay right then. He didn't pay at the time that the deed was done. He needed a payment plan, or he needed to, put the sex on layaway. So he said that he was going to, pay him later. Well, dude didn't feel no problem with it because, hey, I know your name. I know your telephone number. I know where your church is. I done had sex with you in your church. Are y'all ready? Why did the superintendent pay this trash sleazebag that he met off a jacked with his church Cash App account? Documentation. You didn't pay this man $250 to come to your church and screw you in your office, and then you so low down, you gonna pay him with the saints' tithe and offering. Have you heard of such? Have any of you all heard of such? Yeah, Prophet Rodney Terry says that was real dumb. Amen. Right? We don't need no receipts. And y'all know Sir William believe Sir William believe it's receipts. Amen. So you didn't pay for some sex with the church account on Cash App. Y'all see what I have to deal with? Y'all see the stuff I have to contend with in the midst. Now, wait a minute. Your shot. Thank you. Let me tell the Lord, thank you. Now, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Yeah, layaway sex, baby. You had to. I need you to screw me down. I'll pay you later. Come on here. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't like this kind of teacher, but you gonna get it tonight. So anyway, this Percocet got me high. So listen. So anyway. Dude paid, superintendent paid, Robinson, oh my God. Robinson, oh my God. Oh my God. So, dude paid with the church account. The boy didn't screenshot the receipt. So you now you can't get out of it because for whatever reason, why did you pay him $250? Even if first of all, he's not a member of your church. So why did you give him $250? Even if you didn't give him, even if you did not have sex with him, you got to give me some kind of explanation. And then once this get out, you got to tell the saints something. What else? If you didn't pay $250 for this man to come to your church and have sex with you, then what else have you done paid for? Am I talking right? I'm just saying. And wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Let me give you this other detail. Let me give you this other detail. Are y'all ready for this other detail? Oh, he used the wrong Cash App account. Oh, okay. So he might, district missionary. We got, hello, caller. Hello, caller. I'm going to call her back. Look, they didn't call me. See, this is one of the faces calling me, and they probably calling me to tell me to be quiet. Now you paying. Your call has been forwarded to an. You paying, and y'all doing this during the coronavirus. So now what you might get corona. You might get corona. Charmaine said you can call in too. Yes, for the heel. Yes, for the heel. You can call in. I'm gonna say, let me go. Let me call him back. I'm gonna see if they answer. Oh my God. Your call has been forwarded. Okay, I'm gonna cuss him out. Yes, I'm live. Yes. That's what we want you to call back. They want you to call in. Yes. Yes, they want you to call in. Oh, Rodney said he gonna write it off. He gonna write off. Oh, I wonder, do the hoes pay taxes? They said scared. Well, he wasn't scared. He wasn't scared to to cut up like that during Corona. Like, I mean, you don't even know who else that he has been with. I mean, it's just so risky. It's just too much. Like, I mean, and then you marry, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. It's just too much. But anyway, I wanted to just jump on and just have a quick look. I've been on an hour already. My God, how time flies. Jesus. Okay, I would say, listen, I'm saying call. See, now they want to text, call back. See, the Saints always want to do me like I'm Nicodemus. They want to come to me by night. See, I want you to be my friend out in the daytime. Don't just come to me at night. Oh, what you got? Kelvin says benevolent booty. Anyway, y'all, since if y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just getting word from a very reliable source that they saying Bishop Sheard is not responsive. So Saints, we need to be praying. Yeah, we just need to pray. You know what, Charmaine? We're not going to even know what the leadership of our church looks like after this pandemic. We're not going to even, oh my God. And see, the thing about it is that's the problem. We got too much sex and too many distractions and cell phones and Facebook and all of this foolishness. We don't have nobody laying on their face and before God that can cast out demons and devils and call out. And all we doing is running around. Bodily exercise is profiting little. Y'all putting up and posting on Facebook and on social media, sitting up shouting and dancing. What you dancing for? You're dancing and ain't got no power. You can't even pray a headache away. Some of y'all don't even know how to pray. Can't even call on God. Don't let nothing happen to you, or don't let nothing happen in your family, because you don't even have no power to bombard heaven to get anything to happen. Oh, it's just, this is. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, Father. Y'all, I just don't know. That's just taking the wind out of me. I just tell you. Charmaine said they shouted that while at the workers' meeting. The workers' meeting, it's on Facebook. And then post Sandy, she act like she was going crazy. So I think she had a nervous breakdown talking about that she buried her son and her husband on the same day, and then that night she went live and said, "Oh, I'm gonna have pizza tonight," and was smiling and laughing, talking about having pizza. I said, "Oh, this woman didn't have a nervous breakdown because she done lost her son and her husband all at the same time." And it has driven her crazy. I know, Charmaine, Michigan has been hit hard, but I think a lot of other states have been hit too. I just think that the people that have died, they were not significant in leadership, so we may or may not know them. Oh, it's just so sad. It's so sad. And then they opening the country back. And then the hair salons and nail salons and stuff. Oh, see, I'm going to be scared for somebody to touch me or walk up. Oh, Jesus. Just can't you imagine? But they don't have, the country doesn't have enough money to take care of us. They can't pay to take care of us. They can't pay they can't pay to house us to sit at home. So you got to risk your life to go to work. Jesus. Charmaine says, not my state. Your state is not opened up. Maryland is not opened up. Well, anyway, you all, I just wanted to jump on and say that, speaking of Cash App, you can certainly Cash App me. My Cash App is $ Sir William G. McCray, III, at gmail.com. A lot of you all have been asking about the website. So now the website is being redeveloped, is being transferred into a full web portal. I am so excited. It's so hot and so exciting. I thought that this was the perfect time while we're in quarantine to update the site also and launch the podcast. So recording a lot of shows so that you can download the podcast. And I'm really I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited about it. So, contrary to all of the rumors that somebody had shut me down and this and that, no. That is totally not happening. We are just working and redeveloping and making it exciting. Now, this is one thing that we're going to do. We're going to have a page. Anyway, I got something hot. I'm not going to say, but I got something very hot coming onto the new site that is going to be very interactive and very exciting. So you're going to look forward to that. You're going to really like it and enjoy it. So all of you that have followed me for the past, I guess, 10 years or so, or however long that I've been writing the blog, you all can continue and also have faster action and communication with me in this exciting thing that we're going to be launching on the new site and all of that. So I'm really excited. Got putting together a nice team to work with me and help me and all of that good stuff. So anyway, we've been on long. Anybody feel like a donation? It would be nice to hear that little Cash App noise before we log out. Oh, not my state. Okay, and then Rodney says, if these pastors paying they hoe, they can pay to take care of us. Ooh. My. Oh my God, say it louder so the people in the back can hear you, Rodney. Anyway, so I'm telling you, it's something. It's a lot. So, and then another thing we got to get off this. The one thing we got to get off this quarantine, because I don't know about y'all. Have y'all been snacking? Have y'all been eating? Oh my gosh. Every 10, 15 minutes, you got to have some chips, and then you got to have something else to eat, then you got to have something else to eat. I was like, oh, I got to get out of this house. I'm just eating. Shoot, this is a mess. All right, y'all. I ain't got nobody that's gonna send me something. Send me a love offering, $1, $5, $10, $100, whatever you can do, to be a blessing. I would certainly appreciate it, and what have y'all. Especially since we losing the meetings, I can't roll my van. I ain't got no meetings to roll my van at, and sell my clothes and stuff like that. All my little hustles. But I know God. I know that He promised to keep me. Oh, y'all don't like this kind of teaching. And to be faithful. Robert Castle say everybody stay at home. I don't know. We got to go on and get out there. We got to be brave. We got to be brave and get on back out there. What the woman saying in what was that movie Oprah Winfrey did? Well, Beloved. She said, the woman told her, she said, you got to get outside and go beyond the yard. She said, you got to go outside and go beyond the yard. I don't know about you, but you got to brave it and go outside. Go outside and go beyond the yard. Come on here. Neen, J.A. I don't know who J.A. is. I've never seen you, but hey, what's happening? So, anyway, you all, I'm going to go on and sign off. How long have I been on? Yeah, I've been on an hour. And I'm going to follow up on that story that I told you coming out of Fort Worth, Texas. Kind of a... it's just kind of rough to just kind of rough. Paid with the Cash App from the church account. That's the thing that got me. I don't mind you doing what you do, but then you paying for it, and then you gonna pay with the church Cash App. Isn't that something? I'll say. But anyway, y'all. So, may the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent one from another. What I say unto one, let me go over here and look see if there's anything that I want to address on Facebook. What is this boy eating? It look like he eating some kind of ham hock or fried chicken or something. Oh, they doing the Teddy Riley and then Atlanta mayor. My mayor, Keisha Lance Bottom says that she's at a loss for the governor to reopen the state. Oh, look at Derek. Derek Silverand. He cutting up in Miami. What else is this? Oh, I'm so sick of these sponsored ads from these churches. Ooh, it's just wearing me out. Oh, Keisha was on Chris Como tonight on CNN. Oh, okay. What else is on? Oh, shouts out to Siobhan. Siobhan Sellers is going to be on TD Jake's reality show, The Gospel. We're trying to see about interviewing her and getting her on. Oh my gosh, look at Rebecca Franklin with her afro, going back to my high school days as a student in Houston High School of the Performing Arts with the afro. I have one of the best stylists in Atlanta. He's a master stylist in colors, and he cuts epic. But guess what? He often makes trips to the uniform home to style dearly departed. Sorry, I didn't agree with the governor for our state of Georgia. Use your own common sense and stay home. Written with love and respect. Stay home. Nappy head and all, let's use our common sense. All right, Becky. Maurice Griffin. Oh, that's that little boy down in Florida that was on I think he was on Sunday's Best or whatever, but he didn't win. See, everybody's going crazy. Oh, what is there? Alex is showing some kind of drink. I'm going to say, is this liquor? Okay, is this... Right, paper trail. What is this? Okay, for my Georgia people, notice how they open up places black people frequent, barbershops, hair salon. You know, black folks are such a conspiracy theorist. I just love it. We conspiracy theorists about everything. They trying to kill all. I guess they said they trying to kill all the black folks in Georgia. Oh Lord. Well, you know, this is where the Civil War culminated. So I mean, what can we say? What about the concern that with all these people heading back into the world that we're going to start seeing the cases all over again and be in a worse situation? Oh, Mother Van Zandt. All right, I was just scrolling through my Facebook. Okay, so nothing of striking of interest that I want to say. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to go on and jump off of here. I hope y'all had a good one. Like and share, like and share, like and share, and all that good stuff. And I look forward. I guess I'll come back tomorrow. I will probably come back and do lives more frequently. Anyway, so this was Monday night, late night, to make up for no Sunday night. All right, peace.